Yes, yeah, this work. I do it myself all the time. Let's see. Oh, up down there. Got it. Hmm. Oh, now you go off. Sure. Hmm. No time for you guys. I was on low level. Ah, there it is. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. This is the price I pay for not doing. Right, if I can't even do that. Wonderful. Hi, Farah. How's your Christmas been? Oh yeah, Merry Christmas. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, that's okay. How's your day been? Was it gone? That thank the gods. I would have surely died without your help. What are you doing here? Saving your ass. Clearly. I see. So the radiant host looks over us yet. For that I'm grateful. Well, I suppose if I follow the path you took it here, I should be safe on my way back. You didn't leave anything alive, did you? No. Uh, honestly, that game's not my blacklist. Wasn't a bad game, but one I wouldn't play with randos. Hmm. That's better. Probably on the way. Where was it in? Ah, over there. Huh. Okay. So let's see. Head north and then swing to the west. I did had some frames that I bought. I never really played Warframe. Oh well. Oh, I do need to pick up some Steam game on my next paycheck. View of already pick any games. No. Move my face apart. Go away. Go away. Go away. Oh, I'm well aware of that. I'm well aware of Warframe shit to the beginning of player. If I need to play 1,000+ hours just to get into a game, then is it really worth my time then? When I have more other games I can test to. But now that Tencent bought out the dub for Warframe, I have no reason to play it now. Yes. I'll just stick with Destiny 2 or some other third person game like, I don't know, Gears of War. Where was it at? Oh, there it is. Mm-hmm. Well, if you didn't, oh, I can see that. If you play with since beta mode, just stick with it. Hmm. Yeah, but if you're playing it now as a new player, it's like the time I would catch up to play Warframe as a new player, I could use it to other. I could work my backlog for other games though. That's the whole problem I have with it. Hey, random mob that can kill you if I'm too low level. Oh, I don't plan to play it over think though. Bloody hell, my mic was muted the whole time. Shit. Ugh. Wow, I can't even have a competition without scuff. Ugh. Grown. I don't know how to thank you. You've saved my life. Gale, you can give me Gale. I'll take Gale. I don't care what my character says. I want Gale. Please tell the brave warrior from the Radiant Host that I've arrived safe and sound. I must think of a way to pay your bravery. You can pay me with Gale. Actually, though, far I've been thinking what RPG to stream next year. I'm leaning towards Chris Tales. How much of my next RPG list? Ah, I hate every other game to stream per RPG wise. Watch your arrival. I recognize that man from the group I was with, and I am overjoyed to see him safe. Thank you for escorting him here. Truly, you are worthy of the reputation you've earned. I dare say even Agama would be awed by your bravery. He was the story medicant of the Arcasadora. When the Hyers landed ashore this island and war broke out, he spared no effort to save the lives of all who were injured in the conflict. He saw no tribes, only those in need. So I got him. He's not so different from you, who throws himself into the maw of danger to save someone they've never met. If Agama's spirit lives on today, it is through your selfless deeds. Sounds like a reincarnation of Azim. Just as a reward, although I have no doubt you would deny it if I let you. Once my watch has ended, I shall patrol the woods in search of any more hiding amongst the trees. Ah, good. Journey's done. Welcome to Thamir, land of the saturated colors. And how the hell did I get over there? Okay. Oh, all right. Hold on, friend. Let me get some water. Hold on. I have no water on me. Let me get some water then. Be right back. Wait, that's the one. Yeah, you're here. Okay, back and I hydrated. So now let's go. Let's see. Oh yeah, don't mind the description from those other turn-ins. I couldn't edit those out when I tried already. But thank you for the hydrates. All these quests I can do later on. How quaint. I need to do later. Janana Manapanpada. How do you pronounce that? So this is done. So the next instead is done. We can go to. Well, I suppose we can go to Labyrinthos next. I need to try doing those actual hunt quests for teleportation tickets. To the south. Okay. Yeah, now it doesn't. I know. I'm not gonna fall and die. To the south. Where the hell is the south at? So it's over here. Hmm. Lovely. This is gonna be very fun. People have room rice that run around with labyrinthinos. So east, so I think I know where it's at. Go this way. If it's not here, it's not here. Okay, so I think I know where it's at then. That's the longest run. I think we should kill some mob on the way there. Do I have trash what I can eat? Mm-hmm. I do not have trash food. I mean, I never mind, I do have trash food. Oh, God, that thing is nightmare inducing. Hi, Sally. What's up? Yes, child. What is it? Yes? I'm sorry I can't have you in the computer table. It's too small for you. Southeast. Hold up. What the hell is it? I don't see it anywhere. Honey, what is it? Sally! Seriously, stop it. I don't know what you want. Hey, Turp. Oh, God. Merry Christmas, Turp. Merry Christmas. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas. There you go. Must happen for the night. Are you done? It's to that, but I don't see it. Hey, I was a very safe V tour this year. Thank you very much. I was very, very say so. Oh my god, we're not doing this against Herb. You know what game this is. Yes, Herb, it is Space Fantasy. This is not Fantasy Star. Hey, the game could have been good, but no, they fucked it up. It's garbage now. I need to reinstall PSO though, because that for some reason that game does not load properly. So by the way, any luck on getting your V-Ray to work right? At least. What'd I say? That's okay. I saw that thing you posted. Southeast. Those now in this area. The puzzles, theoretically speaking. Huh? All right, in that area. Okay. Anyway, where's that? Northeast? Hmm. Ah, there it is. To the west. Base that I'll never get to in time. So, once we're done with here, I need to go to the moon. Wow, man, time's so slow. Oh yeah, I don't have a buff up. AoE, let's give us some AoEs. Oh great, love it. Even after my girlfriend. Honey, really? It's only 6 o'clock. West. Oh, okay, fine, right, bear badger. So this is it. North Poop. Oh yeah, I'm back there. How about that? Let's see, mainstream. Hmm. The south, so I've got those questions we're here. You're visitor Charlene, aren't you? You do have a worthy look about you. Yes, I am. As a gleamer, I too have journeyed far and wide. Tell me, where is the farthest you have ventured? Um, the edge of the universe. Didn't meant to be in jest. The look in your face tells me you're serious. Yeah, bunny boy, I'm serious. You should do nicely. You see, I need a more experienced traveler to say a prayer for me before I leave for Kirabanya. If you would do me the honor, the reactor operator by the tower to the south should have a lantern crystal prepared for the purpose. So you want me to do that for you? Well, I'm really lazy today. Not to be totally lazy. Ah. Let's see. I hate these elevated zones, honestly. Oh, what am I to do? You're that adventurer who helped all the students about dancing, aren't you? I suppose it matters not to you, but my son seems to have run away. Yeah, simply put, my wife and I worked at the Emporia, and she happened to conceive what? What? What is it? You had your snack. What do you want? You speaking to speaker? Okay, stop, okay, okay, whatever. Cause you're not getting off, you know. No, I'm not getting off. No, no. The joy of being a cat owner. Well, we were living here in Charlotte Hamlet. I assure you, we had many sleepless nights wondering if we should quit our job and leave Labyrinthos, which was the child to a friend of ours who dwelled somewhere more suitable. Ultimately, we decided to continue our work, whilst raising the child here. After all, our research is focused on the very future that our offspring will inhabit. The issue is, however, that the magic that prevents us from revealing anything confidential is too potent to be used on children. You were released from that thing, though. Of course, we can't allow the little one to roam freely. There's no telling what he might impart into others. But he has spent his entire life thus far within the confines of Charlene Hamlet. We recently had a slight spat with him, and, well, he decided to flee. I imagine me going after him would only make things worse. Could I ask you to talk to him in my stead? I'm sure he'd be more than willing to listen to anyone other than his parents at this point. Thank you. Pauline, my boy, is most likely in the plaza to the east. I cannot imagine he struck out any further on his own. What was that other enthusiast? Excuse me, sir. I couldn't help but notice that you're a way about you that screams, I have an affinity for creatures of the wilds. Since I'm never wrong about such things, might I trouble you? You see, amongst the troops of trolls living in the outer circuit, I came upon one who was sick beyond measure. And kill him. To be sick, kill him. His miserable existence. Bring him forth to oblivion. I took the poor creature and at once and saw him healed. Of course, but when I attempted to return him to his rightful home, he flew into a panic, as if he could not bear the thought of going back. To make matters worse, the troll saw fit to escape into a den of Analysts. I would go after him, but I'm so fumble-footed I'll scare him off like as not. And be torn limb from my pain by the fiends. So I turn to you. Would you seek out this troll of which I spoke? I shall provide you with his favorite food, and with it, you should be able to calm the hideous thing. Hopefully, that will be enough to see his senses restored and for him to come hurrying back. And though I shudder to think of it, if any of those fell and not seek to impede you or pester that troll, may those beasts regret their interference. Oh, and don't worry, you'll be rewarded for your efforts. So let's see. Look at this one done out of the way. Hmm. Oh, there he is. But who are you? I'm a fine little boy and beat the living shit out of his ass. I am not going to home so easily. You probably won't believe me either, but I've noticed that all is not right in Labyrinthos. Fine, I shall tell you what I've seen. The color of the artificial light here changed recently. I'm sure most people haven't noticed, but when you've spent your whole life here, Difference is like night and day. Even so, no one will take me seriously when I bring it up. All because of my age. I got into a big fight with father about it. But Labyrinthos is in danger. Who knows what would happen if the artificial sun broke. That's why I can't go home just yet. I need to get to the bottom of this first. Although, I am scared to venture outside on my own. They say there's countless monsters out there. I don't suppose you would come with me. I could pay you. It's not much, but I do get pocket money from my parents. I thought you were different from the rest. And now you're treating me like a child too. This is a proper deal, alright? You gotta take my money to make it in binding. Alright, fine. And it's settled. That was... Ah, lovely. Northwest, huh? Yeah. Self. What? Oh, there it is. Get my way. Move it. Oh, shit. That's what I get for running headlong without checking mobs first. The northwest gets to the northwest. Oof. Southwest. Um. So. Hmm. That pain drove me nuts. Up at a samurai profile. God damn, you're ugly. To the south. This is gonna hurt. Come on, Gainey. Jump down, commit suicide. Fine, fine. I see how it is. Let me take the easy way down. This game rages if I'm taking shortcuts today. Shh. No direct path for you, child. Do it the right way. Mm. The route all the way back and all the way down. Because I'm not allowed to take a shortcut. No time for trash mobs. Farming this place for fate's gonna be really annoying. Alright, so we need to go west. Northwest, so... Ugh, Tells. Got him so much. Oh, there it is. I mean, now that this Idleland Zodiac story is now complete, I'm intrigued what stories we'll have now. What stars we'll see. Especially the other reflections. That I'm really intrigued. Greetings, Icon, and welcome to my humble laboratory. I'm sure Nemji has already told you plenty about us. Allow me to introduce myself personally. I'm Claudine, leader of this little research collective. I must admit, I have been nervous about this meeting ever since Nemji set out to find you. For a researcher in my field, there is no greater honor than to meet the first man in history to traverse the ethereal sea and return to tell a tale. The professor speaks often at a length of your deeds, but he has no small. Oh, Aura. Okay. His own name. He has peered deeper into the ethereal sea than any other Charlian, and his breadth of his knowledge is peerless. He? I'm thinking he an Aura. Don't see his horns. Peerless, perhaps, but for a single man, we must seize this special opportunity to learn what we can from him, and perhaps crack this conundrum that has stumped the three of us for moons. It was we who peered into the fathomless sea from the antitower in the Travanian hinterlands. There we spoke with Heidelin and learned of the fate that would befall the star. final days. Soon thereafter, all research was moved to Labyrinthos, and through the Angioscope did we continue our vigil. As impressive a work as the device is, however, it can glimpse but a fraction of the sea's infinite depths. Which brings us to the matter at hand. Not long after the Exodus was declared, we recovered an unusual crystal shard during a routine observation. It appeared before us suddenly, and propelled to the surface by some unknown force. We found that it possessed an ethereal density that exceeds that of normal crystals by order of magnitude, and its shape resembles nothing which occurs in the natural world. It was made, not formed. Unfortunately, that was the extent of the information we could glean before we were forced to turn our focus towards the Exodus. The crystal was very nearly forgotten amidst a sudden upheaval. But thanks to the efforts of a certain someone, that crisis is now behind us, and we are free to resume our research. Let's say we decide to seek you out, the dauntless adventurer who delved into the unknown and beheld its innermost secrets. And now we would have you see it for yourself. Here is the crystal in question. If it resembles aught you have encountered before, even by the smallest degree, please say so. As I thought, you do know what this is. Please tell me everything. Ah yes, me speaking to the obvious with no actual words. I see. The Asians use these to transfer their memories to new vessels. Fascinating indeed. It was plain that this crystal was special somehow. This revelation surpasses even my considerable expectations. Similar artifacts have appeared throughout the ages. Memories of martial techniques manifested as crystalline shards on the battlefield, or storied stones passed from master to student. A comparison between said artifacts and this crystal may prove a fruitful first step in revealing its true nature. What do you think, Professor? Ascian memories, windows through which we can gaze upon the convocation of 14. Unlike the crystal and icon story, this one does not bear the mark of the convocation. Who, then, could these memories belong to? And more importantly, why were they stored in this particular shard? More importantly still, why was it still adrift on the ethereal sea? Professor! Professor Claudine! Huh? Yes? I'm well aware that contemplation is the key to breakthrough, but it's proprietary to consider. We have a guest. When you invited expectantly. Must we do this every time? Well, yes, of course, our guest. Smithing is honestly appropriate. Hmm? I do so easily find myself unmoored by the tide of rumination. Perhaps the more engaging is over time with us will be for you to take up that crystal. If indeed there are memories stored within, they may reveal themselves to you upon contact. If anyone, message come, pandemonium, leads, faces grave threat, star in danger. The expected does not bode well. What did you see? Pandemonium? It's not a word I have heard before. If my knowledge of ancient tongues serves me, it means all demons. Not a name that inspires optimism, all things considered. In the event that another star-shattering cataclysm is in fact burning down upon us, I would have the aforementioned example of crystalline memory to hand. Nimjiji, Rusinad, I trust your procurement to you. If there are more memories to be extracted from this crystal, we will find them. As for you, Ayakon, there is a person I would have you seek, the one who has delivered so dire a warning. Your story tells us that this crystal could very well have been made by one of the ancients. If that is the case, then discerning the nature of this pandemonium would require a trip too far into the past, to an era before the Sundering. I know of only one individual capable of such a feat, the very hero who traversed time to prevent the world's doom. I must confess, the tales people tell of your adventures beggar belief, and their veracity has been a subject of much debate among my peers. After today's meeting, however, there can be no doubt in my mind that every incredible exploit is fact. So, I ask you now to return to the past. Find out what and where pandemonium is, and if we need to be concerned of this by this message. Thank you. For the time being, you should keep the crystal in your possession. I do not think you have seen the last of its memories, and many more may be drawn out as you approach their source. Safe travels, and may we meet again soon to share our findings. Hmm. Okay, good. Do that way then. Time to take a trip to the first and then to the world uncentered. Mm-hmm. 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 It it receives this message. Come, pandemonium, quickly. Okay, that's turning difference. Oof. Could it be? No, of course not. Apologies, but for the briefest moment, I thought you were to be just a dear friend of mine. I realize now that such a notion is preposterous. Preposterous. You told me a falling star would appear before me. And I suppose you must be it. Truth be told, I did not expect the expression to be so literal. So I've gotten used to the new Art AF gear, though it does look a lot better with the first AF hat. Apologies for not introducing myself properly. My name is Themis. As you can see by my bare face, I am not one of Elpis's observers. Rather, I am come here on an assignment, which has been more or less routine up until this very moment. You certainly do not know how to make an entrance. I must wonder what brought you here, for it is plain that you do not belong here, or any place I know, for that matter. Hmm, it appears my initial impressions was not so preposterous after all. I did not know my friend had such a unique familiar at his disposal. If you're here at Adam's behest, I believe I can hazard a guess as to your purpose. You are here to investigate pandemonium, yes? If so, we may be able to help one another. But first, might I trouble you to explain how you came to collide with my skull? I see. I believe that dispels any major doubts I had concerning your intentions. Apologies for being so intrusive, but you must understand that this is an uncommon occurrence. I shall pry no further, for I am well aware that we all have secrets we must keep. However, if I may very well much like to take a look at this crystal of yours. Fascinating. I cannot say much as to what it contains. It is clear that there are memories stirring within. Memories that speak of something gravely amiss in pandemonium. The facility extends beneath Elpis, and is overseen by the words of La Habrea. Always La Habrea. It houses those creations that are highly valued as research subjects, and highly dangerous to the star. Naturally, it is strictly guarded and under constant surveillance. Several days ago, however, a natural shift in the flow of the surrounding aether was detected. Soon thereafter, all communications from Pandemonium ceased. I am here to a representative of an organization that works directly with the convocation and have been tasked with investigating this incident. Now that there is some measure of transparency between us, might I offer a suggestion as to what we should do next? Now then, my proposal is a simple one. Let's journey into Pandemonium together. Our destination is the same, and I suspect the arrangement would work to our mutual benefit. Besides, I should have no trouble gaining a scope of access. I do hope you agree. I would be loath to part ways from the falling star I have been waiting so long for. Originally, I had planned to conduct my investigation with my friend I mentioned earlier. He had also noticed the anomaly near Pandemonium, so it only seemed natural that we should investigate it together. However, he eventually decided that it would be unwise for us both to go. If two members of our organization were seen poking our heads about restricted facilities, it could raise questions, you see. I decided to go alone, but he left me with these words: Fear not, for in my absence a star shall fall before you. While I could not comprehend his meaning at the time, I believe now I understand. He does have a way of being right about these things. Even so, his hints of what to come are generally more cryptic. I suppose I should have kept my gaze to the heavens. Suffice it to say that I am grateful for your presence either way. As for the matter at hand, we must first gain permission from the Word of La Habrea for entry into Pandemonium. There ought to be a speaker waiting at Anagnorisis. Detour from the farming of Aether Currents. That's fine. What a fascinating etheric signature. In accordance with the convocation's request, the two of you have been granted leave to observe Pandemonium. I shall register your Aether for the records. From this point on, you may freely come and go from Pandemonium as you please. Now that was a painless process. I take this the sign that we were meant to conduct our investigation together. Of course, while you have been permitted to enter the facility, the specimens housed inside must be handled with the utmost care. You are to heed the warden's instructions at all times. Those who conduct their work within Pandemonium are called warders, with their role with respect to the creatures within. Generally, creations those pose a threat to the safety of the star must be undone. However, the Word of La Habrea has deemed certain such creatures are worthy of further study, in hearing them within the facility. Those who spend their days in Pandemonium are not really researchers. They must work tirelessly to ensure that none other subjects slip through shackles. For all intents and purposes, the place is a dungeon. Perhaps such a comparison around frightful imagery of Pandemonium is a frightful place. I know not the purpose of your investigation, but if you discover all that merits a report, pray do so with utmost haste. Inshallah Habrea shall guide us upon the proper course of action from there. And I take it that means you have detected nothing amiss as of late? The warders would have reported nothing that would cause alarm. When infatuations in Aether have been observed, but surely Master La Habrea would have acted if there were anything worrying about. I see. It appears La Habrea is well abreast of the ongoings on here, then. I hope I'm not overstepping my boundaries by asking, but you seem to be quite familiar with Master La Habrea. Do you know him? The mere familiar would have the honor to meet Master La Habrea. No, bot. I don't want to buy shit. He's not known to easily afford others his time. You must be extraordinary indeed to be granted even a moment of it. You can say that. Regardless, while I doubt I need to tell you this, he's under convocation. Take care that your actions do not hinder his work. And with that, we are free to make our way to Pandemonium. The naos that will take us there is of the eastern bank of Lethe. Let us delay no further. So that's why I made it up. Oh, nice. Hmm. This is why I didn't get my damn shit unlocked. Hmm. What is he? Southern Boreanus. Arius. How the hell to get back there? Yeah, great. I forget how to get there. Oof. Lovely. Hmm. Hmm. Hopefully, I might kind of gear score for this raid. I haven't left this area. I think I'm surprised for the sake of appearances. But is it true that you have met Lahabrea in the flesh? I find you more fascinating by the moment. Still, I should refrain from asking too many questions. Secrets will make our journey all the more intriguing. We shall come to know each other in time, I wager. Or else why would have fate orchestrated our meeting? In any case, let us be off. Truth be told, this will be my first meeting beholding the fabled pandemonium with my own eyes. Here's to a new adventure, eh? As I feared. The speaker seemed in such high spirits that for a moment I thought the ethereal irregularity not nearly so great and important as I had imagined. Alas, it was a fleeting and vain hope. I gazed upon this complex network of chairs, hint, and wards. The untrained eye might not sense anything awry. No effort had been spared in making the space impenetrable. Even the final measurements had now its faults, however. Someone or something is tampering with the protections. Is working from within, eroding them from the inside out. Fear not. There is no immediate danger. I reinforced the protections I could the moment we arrived. This will not put an end to whatever is occurring, but it shall at least serve to also its progress. One small victory, though the road ahead of us is yet long. Yes, powerful forces are here at work here. The silence in the air speaks volume. While I did not expect a bustling facility, I see not a single warder. Our first course of action should be to seek out one else, wherever they may be. However, there is something you must know. The magic I wove upon entering requires my constant awareness. That's to say, if you are forced to fight, I cannot risk joining you in battle. Should I lose focus, Pandemonium's protections will rapidly crumble before the force assailing them. Another way, I would gladly choose it. But let us at least be grateful that neither of us is here alone, trapped in hopelessness circumstances. If we should fail to find a peaceable solution, then I hope that I can rely on your strength to see us through. At least you received it with good humor. Rest assured, I do not mean to stand by idle while you wish your life and live. I hope to be able to lend at least a touch of magical support. Creation magics do have their uses in that regard. I had it in mind to use your Aether as basis for illusionary allies that would fight at your side. Perhaps 7 shall do. Not exactly an army, but by the looks of you, a formidable band nonetheless. Ah, so they use this to get a raid here. Then so shall it be. Now, well, I wonder, await this pandemonium's pitiless halls. I do it? Ah, no, I thought as much. I thought as much. We're back. Nah. Hi, Aid. Sorry about AFK for a hot second. Oh, boy. Hmm? Oh, we can walk this area. Let's see. Now that's you might as well get this dungeon unlocked now. Get the gear. No. Ah, there we go. Ah, great. No, that was over there. So let's see. Okay, so jumping down here should do it. We got it. I would love to go to Aether someday and study your strange dances. Rest propose my own. Is there a minimum number of hops per dance required down there, or while the fountains may have been averted, you never know what the future holds. I would not disband my fellowship. Ooh. Ah, okay. That might be the way. The moon is haunted with rabbits. Oh, nice. Let's go get my ass kicked. You're here, not a moment too soon. Sorry to call you here so abruptly, but you were the first person who came to mind that might be able to help. You require the domiciles we were planning to build for the evacuation? I don't mean to brag, but they were immaculate, positively perfect. Except, of course, for the ever so small oversight of being 3 times larger than necessary. At least that's what I believed before speaking with Urian J. I learned a lot. I learned a lot from his about when we should and shouldn't make of the domiciles. And so I began making changes. Small at first, but they soon became much bigger, more drastic. By the end, I'd swear I was drawing up wholly new plans by the minute. But I was too ambitious. The myriad plans I dreamt up overwhelmed our automated construction machine. The big cheese! Even as we speak, it's burrowing underground with reckless abandon. If we don't stop it, the domiciles will be the least of our problems. The entire moon is likely to end up looking like a truck full of hole-filled cheese. Notable? Perhaps, but utterly unfit for habitation. We tried going after it ourselves, but the survey team never made it past the security systems down there. At least I don't think so. They've yet to return and are answering our communications. I'd rather not resort to brute force. I can think of no other way, and no other person to see the deed done. Would you be willing to go down there and stop the big cheese? Thank you, thank you. Head down to Smelaton, and I'll see that he'll let in. Ah, dungeon time. Wrong profile, back to the bard. Well, since we're waiting, I might as well get some Aether Currents. Northeast, huh? Well, great. Empty is here. Wonderful. That's all I need, the empty. There's nothing here. We're in it. It's just oh, where the hell is that? I'm gonna. Hey, Dad, Merry Christmas Eve. Oh, 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 oh. Merry Christmas, Dad. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, thanks, I was able to find it on the booth site, amazingly. So my neck looks so long. Ugh. Does have a long neck. Ugh. You wait for tomorrow's presents? No, it couldn't be down there. Oof. Oof, man, really, it's like, I'm glad the Steam sale is until January 5th. Because I'm gonna get the mostly rest of the Yakuza games besides Song, Dragon, and I'm gonna get the Power Wash Simulator. I was thinking of getting Tales of Arise as well, but can't spend too much money since I'm trying to not spend too much money for my rigging. Where the hell was it? Okay, so the door. So where the fuck is it? Oh, believe me, my model was worth the price. I can, and believe me, I am excited to go PNG mode again. I really am. I love the V-Roid. It's just I need my 2D model. I need my 2D model. It's time for my upgrade. It's a year in the making too. I mean, the only downside is I don't have West. It's over there. It's over there. But the only downside is though I have two other siblings because everyone who's gone to aid for a commission, her prices scare them away. Actually, let me try and. You want to see her commission page? Because everyone's meeting with the families on Christmas Eve. In a month, I can maybe fetch the DM. Hey, Sarah. Merry Christmas. There you go, down. There's her Live 2D card. No, no, mind you, those prices are in Singapore cash. You know, it's in Singapore money. So I paid like $1,100 almost events. Yeah, hence why push people away. Oh, good, my thing popped. But if I'm gonna spend that much money on model to someone I know and trust, and I love her art style. The hell is this? What the hell is this? How in the fuck do you navigate the... Oh great, we have freaking empty here too as well. Lovely. So that's the music that was playing. How you doing tonight, Sorrow? Oh right, what time is that tonight? So 10 o'clock then. Okay, I have 2 hours left. I'll catch you later, Dan. That's a big ass stinker shit. How'd I get hit? They need to have a full charge and not half a charge, honestly. Oh, interesting. Good. How do you tell between the? Oh, I see why. Okay, so covers face. Got it. Okay, the opposite covers face. How about giving me? Damn it! I already have that. It's a lot game. Doot, doot, doot. Ah, it's not equipment which I could actually prefer. Ugh. Now does it want to proc? Okay, sure. No proc. Okay. Way to make it obvious. I prefer to have the old mechanics of having dots on to make it more powerful. So I may have using the new AF for my glamour from the old one. I'm keeping the old AF hat just because I like the looks of it. Ow. Oh, 2 stacks, nice. 2 stacks of vulnerability. I mean, it's stuff I can burn anyways. Might as well use it. The battle good with the Stanster. Great. They could have. Oh, good. Where do we have friggin' death? We have now. Might as well use it since I have it up. Of course it has rabbit ears. Well, I'm not surprised. The big cheese. That did not bring smiles. That brings imminent death. How can you tell between the two? Oh, okay, that hurt. Whew, got it. Boom, baby, boom. My job destroying everything I touch. I'm such a murder hobo. Such a murder hobo. Well, it's already time to head back to the little rabbit boy. Leave me alone. Hey, find it. Yeah, Theo then. Oh yeah, sure, run away! Run away like the bitch that you are! Oh yeah, I should exchange those. Really? Both of them? Huh. You're back. What happened to the big cheese? I kind of blew it up. It's gone? I suppose that's a mite better than the alternative. You see the survey team is safe? Oh, thank heaven. Skeleton was meant to be a paradise, and the big cheese, its architect, was designed to learn what it is that makes people happy, and make manifest whatever we could dream up, no matter how seemingly impossible. But I've been unduly fickle, every new plan contradicting the last. I fear my decisiveness overloaded the big cheese, and has lost sight of what true happiness is. All I wanted was to make the people of theirs happy, and look upon their smiling faces. Now that's an idea. I mean, sure, Oriana J has been incredibly helpful with his advice, but actually seeing how people live would surely be more informative than simply hearing about it. And now that the final days have been averted, there's no longer a need to rush. I'll be sure to bear that in mind so nothing like this happens again. Perhaps I'll start with something simple like furniture. Oh, and I can design a new automated system to build them. I'll call it the bigger cheese. Really? Really? Really, Jesse? You did that. You put the things on the man of the Mars on the moon. Ugh. Okay. 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 Nice. The moon is on it. It's just lovely. No, shh. Hmm. Let's see. 530. So, oh, jeez, right there. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's see what it actually looks like. Ah, lovely. Ooh, that's not too bad looking, actually. I'll have to pair up with the actual hat. Red back always does work well. What do we do with this? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Now the other dungeon should. Ah, there you go. Doo 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 doo. Hmm. Icon, I knew you'd come. Clearly, we have inquiring minds and a crushing need to be of use in common. Any road, I'm pleased to report that the Ragnarok has already been prepared for our journey. A journey that unfortunately will not require the massive quantities of Aether necessary for our previous voyage beyond the stars. How can this be, you wonder? Hell if I know! Whether the parting gift from the mother, or perhaps the manifestation of Meteor's true desire, this vessel is strongly connected to Ultima Thule. I like that quote. Hell if I know. That's funny. So strongly, in fact, that somehow simultaneously exist in both locations, in the Brithios and out of the edge of the universe. Is this making more sense to you now? No? Well, it matters little. What matters is that we get to the other side and see what is troubling my dearest probe. On that note, let us be off. The Ragnarok exists here as surely as it did. It does back in Little Mythos. That's messed up. That is messed up. With the vessel forming a conduit of sorts, we may also easily teleport between the two locations. Convenient, would you say? Precisely because the locations are so indelibly connected to each other. However, I fear that whatever has triggered my probe's distress signal has the potential to threaten Brutos as well. And so I would investigate without delay. Let's see now. It would seem the distress signal is coming from base Omicron, not far from here. Let's hope my automated friend can enlighten us further as to the situation. Ah, yes, this music. Ooh. Reading database. Organic life from independent as Dawnshire, Iacon. Niching standard reading protocol. Hail Iacon. Iacon, this is my precise reconnaissance automaton. And yet, it would appear this good for nothing bucket of both has got his olive paw all over it. Ray, stand by for a moment while I give it a good talking to. You miserable sack of sockets! What in heaven's name do you think you're doing with my also valuable automaton? Competing logic trinkets and 7,000 categorically denied the incarnations of this issues organism in advanced life forms such as N7000 has no need for such outdated technology. On the contrary, this unit took pity on this makeshift machine in the primitive society which created it, intending to issue a warning. Primitive? Outdated? I'll show you primitive and outdated, you. Wait, what is this warning you speak of? Finishing simplification. To explain it in the precise terms that your crude mind may comprehend. Sometime after the organic life forms known as Iacon here came in contact with M017, the Omicrons noticed an irregularity. Specifically, a powerful burst of energy from the remnants of a lost world. No doubt a reaction from Iacon and his companies defeating the Fence Singer. Fortunately, the energy wave itself caused no appreciable damage. Less fortunately, it housed within an encoded message from the strategic matrix known as Stigma 1. The message contained a single word, a single command: live. That seems innocent enough, whatever is the problem. This message reached the centers of Stigma 4, a logistics matrix that has long laid dormant. Shocked back to life at the behest of its fellow intelligence, it had resumed its duties in constructing weapons of mass destruction. Oh shit, that's not good. Furthermore, there is a statistical probability of 99% that it will launch a full-scale assault under an immediately undetectable whole planet as soon as production is complete. This unit projects that this would be less than ideal. Sigma 4's production capabilities are necessary to ensure that the Omicron's existence is maintained in perpetuity. Disabling or destroying it is incompatible with the command issued by Stigma 1. Is there no way to basically change its mind? If Stigma 4 is convicted that war is essentially to survival, can we now persuade it that an unprovoked offensive might threaten its existence even more? The group of organic life forms proposition has merit. As a military information and operations specialist, this unit does possess the capability to rewrite the memory banks of other artificial intelligences. If this unit were to hack Stigma 4's neural code and implant the memory that such an offensive once led not to victory, but to failure and near eradication, it might logically conclude that a preemptive attack is ill advised. To accomplish this unit will access Stigma 4 and use a dimensional manipulator to generate a virtual environment simulating its memories of war. We must traverse the environment and nullify Stigma 4's expectations of victory. That sounds simple enough and not likely to get us killed. We see Icon. Commencing Strategic Operations Protocol. All participants in the mission, please accompany this unit to the access point at once. From this access point, it will be possible for this unit to establish a communication interface with Semaphore's neural network. You may be interested to know that this is the first time this unit has been able to perform its intended function since the day it was commissioned. The unit is honored and will do its utmost to maximize the probability of success. Or are you saying they've never done this before? You're really happy going with your advanced intelligence talk. You might both have work experience. This free-written life-form evaluation is inaccurate. This unit is equipped with dynamic functionality and simply has not encountered technology formidable enough to require its full capabilities before. More significantly, this unit has succeeded in establishing the interface with Stigma 4. All that remains is for you to enter the simulation and use whatever puny weapons are at disposal to destroy the core that lies within. It should see the Matrix sufficiently traumatized. This unit will remain in its physical space to ensure communication. The interface remains stable as you carry out the operation, and do take care. Though the environment is virtual, any pain you suffer within will feel quite real. Hmm. I do love this zone. It's beautiful. Hauntingly beautiful. Hmm. So it's over there, I see. Ooh, water. Yeah, okay, sure, now, Chan. 11 minutes. I'll call for now. We try tomorrow. But for this call night for today, got most stuff done, so I won't stream tomorrow due to it being Christmas. So Merry Christmas all, and I hope you all get a present from Santa Claus. Night, folks.